Hello and welcome to the program. This edition of Newsroom series covering Nigeria Southeast. I am Bukola Koka. But first, the day's stories. The governor of Rivers State, Mr. Simlai Fubara, has again written to the State House of Assembly proposing Wednesday, March 19, 2025 as new date for the presentation of the 2025 state budget. In a letter addressed to the Speaker of the Assembly, Mr. Martin Amewuli, Governor Fubara recalls his earlier attempt to present the budget on March 12, which was unsuccessful due to being denied entry into the Assembly premises. He stated that despite prior delivery of a soft copy notice and efforts to submit a hard copy through the clerk, he and his entourage were locked out. The governor emphasizes that his attempt was in compliance with a Supreme Court judgment, which he notes had also mandated the Assembly to carry out its functions within constitutional boundaries. He also reminded the Speaker that the House had previously issued a 48-hour ultimatum for the presentation of the budget, even before he was served with a certified true copy of the judgment and enrolled orders. Governor Fubara reaffirmed his commitment to governance despite the political crisis in the state, urging all arms of government to exercise their duties within legal and constitutional frameworks for the good of the people. Governor Fubara concludes that by expressing his hope that the Assembly would consider his requests favorably. And now to the court. Justice Emeka Nwite of the Federal High Court Abuja has dismissed the bail application filed by 4 suspects linked to notorious bandit kingpin Bello Turji. In a ruling, Justice Nwite held that the prosecution led by the Attorney General of the Federation made a compelling case against the defendants that releasing them could be a great threat to the nation's national security. Justice Nwite agreed that the arguments of counsel to the Attorney General, David Kazwe, that though granting bail is at the discretion of the court, this decision must be exercised judicially and judiciously. Justice Nwite dismissed the plea for bail and granted an accelerated hearing of their trial. And the judge equally granted an ex parte motion moved by Kazwe, seeking the protection of the witnesses during trial. The prosecution had on February the 10th argued that the defendants, if granted bail, may abscond. The lawyer submitted that there was compelling evidence that the defendants played significant roles in the terrorism activities led by Bello Turji in the northern part of the country. We begin in Anambra, where traders in various markets have hailed the administration of Governor Chukwuma Soludo, saying that he must be allowed to complete another tenure. Their views came to the fore when the governor paid an inspection visit to Ochanja, Oduigbo, and other markets in Onitsha, where he gave assurances that his administration will continue to favor everyone, as the mantra of leaving no one behind is still very active in the state.
It's an inspection visit that takes the governor to several markets across Onitsha. The Ochanja market traders' joy and excitement knows no bounds as they see the convoy of the Anambra State Governor, Professor Chukwuma Soludo. From Ochanja, he goes to Ozuda Model Market at Louis Mbanifo Street, where stalls have been put up to stop street trading and make business activities convenient.
To tell you the truth, this project is not accelerating as it should because it was started last year and traders should have packed in December last year, but the contractor seems to be incapable. We will give him 2 weeks more. If I send somebody and I don't get the right report, I will have to cancel the contract.
Then to the Kanu Street main market by New Market Road, where the governor drives to the Solution Shoe Factory, Agbonike, where about 960,000 shoes are produced per month.
The digital solution shoe factory here is what we'll come to inspect to be sure that it's working optimally. And from what I can see, and you can also see with me, they're at work. And literally, not yet at full capacity, I must say, but I understand there are still other places where you have displays of much larger number, and corporates patronizing them, shoemakers coming here for finishing of their various shoes and in progress of production, and that's the whole idea. You understand the critical challenge here is power, and that we're going to look into and see how we can unlock that critical opportunity.
According to the state government, the goal is to keep creating projects and programs that will have direct impact on the people of Anambra State.
And we're still in Anambra, where Governor Chukwuma Soludo's developmental strides is attracting attention, while his mantra of "show us, let's see with our eyes" is drawing in associations and individuals to his different project sites, where they have come to see for themselves. And in this latest development, supporters of the late Senator Ifeanyi Ubah, the Ubah Nation Media Center, alongside a team from Nollywood, have taken a 2-day tour of the project sites in various cities and have expressed satisfaction over what they describe as legacy projects. The administration of Professor Chukwuma Soludo is one he insists must be void of propaganda, but rather go with the maxim, "show us, let's see with our eyes." In recent days, groups and individuals have come to witness various infrastructural development of the governor in Anambra. Amongst those that have visited are former Commonwealth Secretary General Chief Emeka Nyoku, who says Governor Soludo is a visionary planner.
The synchronization of this area with the judiciary and the state assembly, the three arms of government, required a very visionary planner. And I must compliment His Excellency Governor Soludo for being that visionary planner.
Other visitors include Fidelity Bank boss Mrs. Nneka Onyalikwe, who tours the fun city which the governor embarked on as part of his plans to make Anambra State a destination point instead of a departure lounge, a facility she believes is quite befitting for Anambra.
I'm totally blown away by the size of this infrastructure that I've seen today. The contemporary architecture, the finish, the mere size of it is totally intimidating of these projects. And I'm totally excited that finally, we have something that befits our state, Anambra. You know, we're people of style.
The latest visitors are members of the late Senator Ifeanyi Ubah support group and another team from Nigeria's movie industry, Nollywood. It's a 2-day tour and rounds off in Awka, where they're shown some roads in the capital city.
There are other roads, the Club Road, the Roban Road, the BCS Road, post primary school, DPS Road. There's another one in front of the INEC Road, this old INEC Road, and Millennium Road, leading to the Millennium Factory.
Anybody that takes a look at Anambra will confirm that it's taking a new shape. This is a road that leads to Isu and Nyocha. I could remember when this road was impassable. One can stay up to 3 hours on traffic gridlock, and after the ordeal, one's vehicle will go to the mechanic because it will be making noise and all the bushings in the vehicle will be ringing like a bell. But now, with eyes closed, one can accelerate. This is possible because of someone, and that's why we affirm that one good turn deserves another.
They tour some road construction sites before heading to the new government house, where Governor Soludo has broken a 34-year-old jinx by citing the government house in the capital city. The new government house, which sits on 23 hectares of land, is near completion. The visitors taking the site as they give thumbs up to the governor.
I'm very, very overwhelmed. You can look. Check your back. Check the roads. I came from Newi and I saw everything. So gone were the days when we shout, he's not doing anything. Likewise, I myself, I said it. I am not supposed to deny it. But today, you can see what he's doing.
When Sorudo talked about Dubai, Taiwan, many people do not understand what he's talking about. But the idea he has, the projects I've seen, the dedication that he has deployed to doing what he's doing now, with the rate he's going to, in the next 5 years or 6 years, Anambra will indeed be the first son of Igbo land.
As the touring teams round off their visit, Professor Chukwuma Soludo breezes in to check up on some developments at the new government house, and it is a deluge of encomiums for him and that Anambra State is on the rise. And there's more to come on the program. This time we'll head to Abia State. We also check on the developmental strides of Governor Alex Otti. Stay with us, we'll be right back. Welcome back. The construction of the 11.1-kilometer Obehi-Umudobia-Owaza Road in Ukwa West local government area in Abia State has been officially flagged off by Governor Alex Otti, who reaffirms his administration's commitment to end years of neglect in the oil-producing area. Speaking during the exercise at St. Anne's Secondary School, Dr. Otti said the road, which is a direct link to the Abia Industrial and Innovation Park in Owaza, will enhance industrialization and create jobs.
It's the official commencement of the construction of the 11.1-kilometer Obehi-Umudobia-Owaza Road with double drainage system at St. Anne's Secondary School, Ukwa West local government area. And the governor, Dr. Alex Otti, is here to do the honors in an exercise witnessed by traditional rulers, top government appointees, community leaders and residents.
Today, we officially declare.
The governor explained that his administration would collaborate extensively with agencies such as the Abia State Oil Producing Area Development Commission, the Niger Delta Development Commission, and other interventionist bodies to restore development in the oil-rich area.
You will not only get what is due you at the resource allocation table, the various levers of our administration shall collaborate extensively with the agencies like the Abia State Oil Producing Area Development Commission as SOPADEC, Niger Delta Development Commission, NDDC, and other interventionist establishments to restore the years that have been lost to the politics of exclusion and deceit. On this note, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, let me with immense joy welcome you to the formal flag-off of the construction of the 11.1-kilometer Obehi-Umudobia-Owaza Road here in Ukwa West.
Government officials assured the community that the project will open up the area to greater economic opportunities.
This road, when completed, will form the major gateway into the oil-rich Owaza and the home of the Abia Industrial Innovation Park, AIP. It will therefore boost economic activities within the area.
Should continue to support His Excellency Dr. Alex Otti. When we started this movement, a lot of people did not believe what we're saying to them, what we're telling them. But now the story has changed, the narrative has changed. Now they can see that the government means well for our people. Over the years, 24 years of the PDP administration, there was no flag off like this, no movement movement, no contract, no project, and it turned many of us to agitators, to activists. But today, the story has changed.
When completed, the road is expected to enhance accessibility, industrialization, create job opportunities, and stimulate rapid socio-economic development of the oil-producing area.
The governor of Imo State, Senator Hope Uzodimma, has advised leaders and stakeholders from the Imo East Senatorial District, popularly known as Owerri Zone, to avoid actions that could heat up the political space in the state in their quest to producing a governor from the zone in 2027. Governor Uzodimma made this known during a meeting with leaders of the zone at the Government House in Owerri, the Imo State capital. He emphasizes that about 3 years left in his tenure, he deserves the support of all stakeholders so he could continue his developmental strides across the state. Our correspondent, Eyitokwe Kutei, also reports that the federal government flagged off a free cancer screening skill-up initiative in the southeast.
Leaders and stakeholders from the Owerri Zone, cutting across political party lines and under the umbrella of the Imo Harmony Group, gather at the Sam Mbakwe Executive Chambers for a crucial meeting with Governor Hope Uzodimma. The arrival of the governor signals the commencement of the meeting. One after the other, the leaders articulate their reasons for the gathering. First, to commend the governor for his developmental projects within the zone, and secondly, to reiterate their collective interest in ensuring that the next governor of Imo State emerges from a Owerri Zone.
I told them about the really detailed infrastructural work that you were doing. I gave them an example of the road that passed Enugu, and I compared it to the building of the second Niger bridge at that time. The Excellency, what he didn't know was that after that testimony, when I came back home, people would say, Captain, you have actually affirmed what you said in His Excellency could not apply to the truth.
Thank you for being somebody who believes in fairness after the Charter of Democracy of the House. I believe that the entire people of Owerri Zone, because it was considered that after you, Your Excellency, comes to Owerri Zone.
We are here as a zone to tell you that we are happy with you, Your Excellency. We are here as a zone to tell you that we believe in your leadership. We are here as a zone to tell you that we will always work with you, Your Excellency. Your Excellency, you have shown Owerri Zone love. All your development projects have started from Owerri Zone, linking to Olu and linking to Okigwe.
Following these speeches, the group passes a vote of confidence on Governor Uzodimma, acknowledging his leadership and contributions to the state's progress.
His Excellency, I am an Owerri man from Imo State. I here today move a motion on behalf of the Owerri Zone. And this is a motion that we're giving you a vote of confidence, for continuity, and I will continue to support you. I do hereby move. Thank you.
We, the Imo State House of Assembly members, hereby support and second the motion, heavily moved by my dear brother, Right Honorable Dochi. Thank you.
This motion moved and seconded. Say aye. Those against say nay. Your Excellency, the ayes have it.
In his response, Governor Uzodimma expresses gratitude for the confidence reposed in him. Nevertheless, he urges the leaders to focus on unity and constructive engagement, warning against political tensions that could distract his administration. He emphasizes the need for patience, stating that political ambitions should not overshadow the collective goal of sustaining peace and progress in Imo State.
Let us create an atmosphere of peace and pursue our political ambitions in a cost-effective manner. That is, whether win or lose, the enmity will not go beyond some timelines. Let us separate individual interests from collective interests. If we're able to do that, our matter is resolved.
As Imo indigents anticipate who becomes the next governor after 2027, Governor Uzodima's message from the meeting is clear. His support will favor a candidate from the APC with merit, competence, and courage as key criteria. For now, he urges all stakeholders to rally behind his administration, prioritize development, and allow the future to unfold with unity and purpose. Iyitokwa Kutei, Channels Television News.
And President Bola Tinubu has flagged off the Skill Up initiative and free cancer screening significantly to improve access to potentially life-saving services in all the 97 local government areas in the southeast. The intervention programs were flagged off simultaneously at the David Umahi Federal University of Health Sciences, Uburu, in Ohazara local government area of Ebonyi State.
The federal government has flagged off a Skill Up initiative and health screening intervention program in line with the renewed hope agenda of President Bola Tinubu to alleviate the financial strain on individuals and families. Organized in partnership with David Umahi Federal University of Health Sciences, Uburu, in Ohozara local government area of Ebonyi State, the Senior Special Assistant to the President on Community Engagement, Southeast, Shomanweze, highlights the importance of the program.
Our medical outreach initiative, which we have earlier started, is a multifaceted program that will provide a range of free medical services, including cancer screening, free eye screening, and medical glasses to the first 200 patients. We have also provided dialysis treatment for 1 year for all the 97 local governments in the southeast.
Strategic story of Ebonyi State.
Standing in for President Bola Tinubu at the Cancer Center, the Minister of Works, Dave Umahi, announced the provision of 2,000 kilowatts of solar power to the Cancer Center, a significant contribution towards addressing the need for reliable energy and a healthcare facility.
I asked myself, if Mr. President were to be here, a man of few words, what would have been those few words? He would have expressed his happiness and joy for what this institution is doing, giving free medical treatment, not just people of Southeast, but the entire country, Nigeria. He would have been very excited that this institution represents one of his cardinal dreams, Mr. President for every Nigerian.
Also represented here is the Ebonyi State Governor, Francis Mwifuru, whose deputy, Patricia Obila, reiterates that the state government is actively involved in and supportive of quality healthcare delivery services.
Last year, we commissioned the biggest oxygen plant here in Ebonyi State. This is to show that this administration does not play with the health of our people. We have committed so much, both money, a lot of commitment, and still, this government is also highly determined and committed to giving all the enabling environment to make sure that any program concerning health, we are here to give you the total support.
In early remarks, the Vice Chancellor of David Umahi Federal University of Health Sciences, Professor Jesse Uneke, says the Cancer Center has excellent resources for research, training, and patient care.
The center will undertake cutting-edge research in cancer with latest technologies and advanced evidence-based practice through the following ways. Number one, performing rigorous periodic cancer surveillance and basic scientific research to discover the causes and mechanism of cancer and to understand the molecular changes that occur in cancer initiation and progression. Number two, translating the discoveries and advances in research rapidly from the laboratory to the clinic to develop life-saving and life-prolonging interventions for the people with cancer.
The Cancer Center facility was built to tend to end medical tourism and serve as a healthcare hub for surrounding southeastern states.
And the governor of Enugu State, Mr. Anambra, has assured filmmakers of his plan to deliver 6 world-class tourist sites by the end of the year in order to grow the tourism sector and encourage filmmaking in the state. He was speaking when he received the producer of Achalugo film, Dolly Nwaduba, who is in the state for a working visit and to intimate the governor on the storyline. While in conversation with the team, he also said plans are in place to launch Enugu Air by the end of the year to bring down the cost of air travel and make flying easy and accessible to most people. Earlier in her speech, the movie producer encouraged the governor to take time and make his input in the ancient storyline.
I want to tell the story of the Igbo woman. So we have in Achalugo, we have both the modern day and the epic version. So you see how the past reflects on the future and even the next generation. I do hope, if you have the time, I know you're I hope you will have the time to read our script and possibly make 1 or 2 inputs that will make the story better.
We're making huge investments in building tourism sites. About 6 tourism sites before the end of this year will be fully operational. And these are breathtaking tourism. So we're obviously just taking advantage of our natural gift. You know, we have the caves, we have the waterfalls, and we're essentially now trying to create a tourism experience. And we see the connection between hospitality, movie production, tourism, and all that. We see, and those dots are essentially what we're trying to connect and make sure that we bring you people back here.
And that'll be a fine place to leave it. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back again with another edition covering another part of the country tomorrow, same time. I am Bukola Koka. Bye for now.